my way. It's just my will. Everything I touch can't come around to haunt me. Everything about me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. Saves the flesh, but it's got the pride. Anytime I run, I come right back again. Thinking all the time spent so confused. Moving negative and remain irreversible. Giving all the tools that I have used. This one's for you, my sister. My son, my hands and stuff. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. That was awesome. Do that again.
Last show of the year.
That is awesome. It is the last show of the year. This would be our New Year's show, I believe. Hi, Professor Feather. Good to see you. Hello, Delilah Plays the Dead Girl. It's very good to see you as well. Merry Christmas to all, by the way. I hope you all had a really good Christmas.
And Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Ramadan and so forth.
And Ramadan, a ding dong.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to have to sneak off while you're doing the synopsis thing, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I might have to. It's good to see everybody again. Let's see. Anybody else in here? Zombie
We're having a good time tonight.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I definitely do. I feel very close to you now. I don't know why, but I do.
Was he at the Tom Tone?
That is just making me so happy.
I thought it would.
So happy. So yeah. Terry, how you doing, man? Let's do this, man. This is gonna be fun. Wrong Turn, the remake.
Remake, reboot.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna reserve my comments till the end.
Okay.
They're not horrible ones. Jackie Christ, superstar. How you doing? Hello, welcome. Oh, I'm so happy to see people here already. Make sure you invite your friends in. Hello, Sharon. It's good to see you. Good stuff. So it was Wrong Turn, the 2020 version.
2021.
Well, I saw it as both, so I don't know. I don't know, but I know I saw it as both. So the one I watched said 2020, but who knows? Who knows? Tonight is Chris's turn.
Yes.
And we're going to do a vintage game tonight. We're going to go back to what? We're going to go back to Vaguely Horror, and we're going to actually. Wow. I'm going to actually ask you the first questions I asked in Vaguely Horror. Not for you though. I didn't ask you. But
all right. I'm down for that.
Oh yeah, it's not because I'm completely lazy.
Now, who won last week? Who picked this one? Was it Terry?
It was Terry. Yes.
All right. This is Terry's movie.
This is Terry's movie.
All right. Shall we get into it?
I think we shall. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
I'm ready too. Let's do
All right.
this. All
This is
right.
Wrong Turn 2021, also known as Wrong Turn Foundation. Okay, so we open up the movie with Matthew Modine's character. He starts driving through a very small town in Virginia, and he's looking for his daughter. He's looking for his daughter, Jennifer. And he goes to, he's going around town, goes to a bar, and he's met with a little hostility. And he goes by the police, and they're not a lot of help. They're basically like, she's probably off in the Keys, which is a long way away. But you could fill out a paper, and we'll see where it goes from there. So then we cut 6 weeks earlier, and we're following Jen, her boyfriend Darius, couples Adam and Mila, and Gary and Luis. And they're down from New York, and they want to hike the Appalachian Trail. So they check into an Airbnb, and they go to a bar, get some drinks, and everybody's kind of an asshole to them, and they're kind of assholes to everybody. So then the next day, Jen's out running and runs into a woman named Edith, and she's selling some wares, some homemade trinkets, and she's got her little daughter Ruthie with her, and they're a little odd. Everybody in the town's a little off, and they get warnings about, stay on the trail, don't go too far. You don't belong here. So they begin their hike of the Appalachian Trail, and Darius wants to see an old Civil War fort. So they go off trail a little bit, and they're like, hey, maybe we should stay on the trail. He goes, no, it's just a little further. We're cool. And then all of a sudden, this giant tree trunk comes crashing down the hill.
Big.
And they're running from it. They're all hiding. And it kind of crushes Gary.
Kind of?
It kind of annihilates his head.
No more head.
Yeah. And Luis is kind of upset about it.
As you would be.
Yeah. Darius breaks his finger, and they're pretty banged up. So they lose phones. They don't know where they are. So they try to find their bearings and go their way to try to get back to town.
Yes.
And it starts raining very hard. So they decide, let's make camp at least, and then first light we'll be able to find our way. So they make camp, and as the night goes on and the lightning is happening, Jen sees somebody is outside their tent. A little creepy.
Yeah, it is a little creepy.
Yeah. They wake up the next morning. Mila's gone, and so are all their phones.
That's a good trick, by the way.
Yeah. All their phones are gone, and Mila's gone. So they're a little freaked out. So they decide can't wait around forever. Once we find help in town, then we can come back and find Mila and Gary's remains.
Fair.
So they find a cabin with a plaque on it dated 1859 to the foundation that was formed right before the Civil War. So while they're looking for Mila, Adam gets caught in a trap with a cable attached to his leg and starts pulling him towards a hole. And they try to get him out of the hole. They can't get him out of the hole because there's a snake. So
it's like a rattlesnake too. It's
not
like
it's a scary snake because Virginia's scary. So they leave because they can't help Adam anymore. So they find another tons of cell phones and backpacks and thermoses. Oh, bot.
Oh, we got a bot.
Yep. I think.
No, that's 69 the Roofer.
Oh.
Not a bot. What's up, bud?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh. My apologies to the non-bots.
We had a lot of bots the last time around.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Anytime I see shit with numbers, I assume bots. Where was that? Oh, they find the barn full of obviously stolen trinkets and supplies from hikers. So they see two masked, and when I say masks, they're wearing skulls of animals. Two masked men carrying Adam like you would a dead deer tied to a pole. So they decide to confront him with weapons. Guys put him down, and the masked guys, they're speaking in an unknown language. They're yelling back and forth. Adam gets up, not dead, and proceeds to cave this dude's head in with a log.
Bashes it right in.
Yeah. Like his head is non-existent at this point. And the other guy disappears. So then they're like, okay, we got Adam back. And then all of a sudden, Mila comes back. She's like, I went to pee, but then I saw some scary guys. So I laid low, and by the time they were gone, you were gone too. And so I came to look for you. So they're like, okay, cool. So then they start encountering some other traps. There's a wall of spikes that comes down from a tree and gets Darius in the arm. And then Mila falls into a pit of spikes.
Pit of spikes.
It's pretty gruesome. And Adam's like, I can't do anything. And Mila's like, help me, you motherfucker. And he's like, nope, I'm gone.
Right.
So then
I'll come back for you.
Yeah, one of the hunters comes and puts an arrow in her. So Jen, Adam, Darius, and Luis are all captured. They're captured by these mountain people.
Yes.
So the group's taken to a primitive settlement deep in the forest. And apparently it's the headquarters of the Foundation.
Yes.
There's people working on anvils. Everything's fire or candle lit. Everybody's wearing animal pelts. It's a very
primitive
1800s,
yeah, sure.
Yeah. They haven't evolved since 1859. Let's put it that way.
Well, neither have I. So there you go. Anyway.
Yeah, you are old.
I am old.
So they're led into a cave where they are told they are going to be put on trial for murdering one of their people. And their leader, Venerable, is told, hey, you killed my buddy's brother here. He's like, yeah, but we thought they were going to kill us. Well, did we threaten you? We're hunters. We're just trying to live our lives. You came into our realm. We're trying to help Adam, who fell into one of our traps.
Bullshit, by the way.
Total bullshit. And they try to, be all high and mighty about their morality. It's like, hey, look, we got all races and creeds here. We don't have war. We don't have cancer, which I thought was weird because cancer is just inevitable.
Well, but it is a very genetic disease too.
So he's being high and mighty about his clan. So they sentence Adam to death for killing what was his name? Samuel. Yeah. So because he killed Samuel, he's sentenced to death by the exact same way. So Venerable crushes his head with the exact same log he used to kill Samuel. And the others are sentenced to darkness. And we learn as they are taken to a gate into a dark cave. Yes. They have a hot poker and they sear Luis's eyes
with the poker,
and they shove him in the dark cave. Now, before Darius is able to be hot pokered, Jen uses some bargaining. Like, Darius is good. He's got skills. He's strong. He can be useful to your community. And then they're like, well, what good are you? And she's like, well,
I can hoe.
Who needs a wife?
Right, I can hoe. I'm good with the vagina, is what she basically was like. I can throw it down.
So Jen becomes Venerable's wife. So we cut to 6 weeks later, and Jen's dad, Scott, is still looking for her. And he's in a bar, and the rednecks are like, hey, you need to give up. But the owner of the Airbnb, she's like, I know things. And I can help. And he tells her all about the foundation. She becomes Professor Exposition for a minute.
Yes,
Professor and she's like, Exposition. Yeah, she becomes Professor Exposition, and she's like, hey, they don't bother us. We don't bother them. We just stay away. As if the FBI doesn't exist. So she takes him to a local tracker. And
who's her nephew?
Yes. Him, and he's got a little grudge against the foundation because he took an arrow across the head. And he's like, hey, give me $5,000. I'll take you to him. So he, his son, and Jen's father, Scott, go up the mountain. And at first you're like, hey, he's really good because he was able to figure out one of the traps. But then his son gets a little too far ahead, falls down one of the holes. And as they're trying to get him out, they trigger another trap, which was a giant piece of tree hauled up into the air with spikes. And it just comes crashing down. Scott's like, I'm on my own. Takes the dude's gun. He's like, all right, we got to get this. So Scott makes it up to the foundation, but he's captured. And Jen actually shoots him in the shoulder before he could get a shot off at somebody.
With an arrow.
And so Scott's like, Darius, that you? And they're all like, shut up, old man. So he gets put on. He doesn't even get a trial. He's like, you're sentenced to darkness for trespassing. So when he's in his underground confinement, in the middle of the night, Jen breaks him out. It's like, look, it was just to keep up appearances so you could stay alive. Let's go. Do you know the way back? Let's go. So they encounter Darius in a cabin, and they're like, and she said, "Hey, come on, we're gonna get out of here." And Darius like, "No, I'm actually digging it here. All right, have fun." So they try to leave, and and the gate is locked in a different way that Jen's never seen before. So they encounter the little girl Ruthie. And Ruthie's like, and Jen's like, "Hey, we need to leave. We know you like to sneak out. You know a way out?" She's like, "Yeah, come on." So she takes him to the darkness cave. They grab a torch and start heading into the darkness, and there's dozens of people down there without eyes, just wandering and eating shit.
And eating each other.
And they see Jen sees Luis, so she decides to put him out of his misery.
Good idea, Jen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they keep going, and they get out to the surface, and Edith is there waiting for her, and they have a fight. Jen kills her pretty good, covered in blood. And so they flee, and they find the townsfolk, Nate and his friends from the bar. They're like, "Hey, we told you you shouldn't come up here alone, right?" So the Foundation is able to kill off one of Nate's friends. Yes. They get some shots off. They make it back to the truck, and hightail it back to town.
Yay!
Now that is where the logical end of this movie was. So we cut to several months later, and Jen's working with her dad, being a contractor and building houses, and so she drops off some blueprints to her dad at a house, goes back home, and her mom's like, "Hey, we have some guests. This is John and Ruthie, and they're looking to move into the neighborhood." And there's Venerable dressed all towny, and Ruthie in a nice pink dress.
As you do.
Yeah. And she hallucinates a big fight where Venerable kills the entire family, and then she kills him. But it was just a hallucination. But she's like, "Hey, can you everybody excuse us, because me and John have some business to discuss." So she's like, "Hey, you spare my family, and we'll be I'll go with you." So she goes with John, she goes with Ruthie. They get into an RV, and then they drive away from the house. And then the credits start to roll. You think the movie's over, and all of a sudden the RV careens off and collides into a car. You see one of the Foundation jump out. Jen stabs him to death, and then Venerable comes running out of the RV, and Jen chases him down, stabs him a whole bunch, and Ruthie comes out of the RV, and her and Jen walk hand in hand down the street. And that, my friends, is Wrong Turn 2021. Did you guys like it? I thought the logical ending would have been when they drove off with the townsfolk. We didn't really need the coda, but I enjoyed it. What'd you guys think? We lost Brian here for a second, so you guys need to talk to me. And I can't put the comments up. Professor Feather liked it.
Professor Feather liked it. It was good. Paula Trigg's here, by the way. That's a good thing.
Well, I hope Terry liked it. He picked it.
Terry liked it. He really liked it. That's true.
I enjoyed it.
I got to tell you, I really liked it myself. I was not sure what to think of it because of um, the fact that it was like a remake. Before we even got into it, I was like, I don't really dig remakes that much.
The original is Australian, if I remember correctly, right?
No. The original had Eliza Dushku in it. And it was about, you'll notice when she, at the very end of the movie.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something else.
Yeah.
There's another series that is Australian.
Wolf Creek.
That's it.
And you'll notice at the end when she's talking to her dad, handing off the blueprints, she says the brothers picked out a movie, and it was something about inbred cannibals, which is hearkening back to the first incarnation.
This is the first Wrong Turn film I've seen. So,
yeah, I know. And honestly, having seen some of the others, the original one was really good, was okay anyway, and the remakes didn't. I mean, the sequels didn't have to happen. This was very good. I was very impressed by the fact that it was a totally different story in general.
Yeah, Jennifer's dad says again. How many movies about inbred cannibals are there?
A lot. Wow. Hills Have Eyes, there's a lot. Sure. Wolf Creek. Yeah, they're there.
I don't think it needed the coda at the end, though. I thought leaving with the townsfolk after they've escaped the Foundation was good enough. I think the coda just made it too long.
Yeah. No, it kind of started feeling a little like Lord of the Rings. At the end. I was like, wow, this could have ended like 7 times already.
Mm-hmm.
Inbreeders, yes.
That's a son-in-law reference.
Yes. Cheers, by the way.
Yeah, cheers.
No, I thought it was really good.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
It was a wonderful thing, Terry was a good movie. I was actually very by the end of it. There were too many endings to this movie, but by the end of it, I kind of wanted even more. Like I kind of just was like I was immersed in the world, and I kind of wanted to see what happened after that. Like how she was going to explain dead bodies in the road in regular, you know what I mean? Like what happened?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a horror movie, so we shouldn't think too deep into the logic of the lore. Because, like, hey, if the townspeople know this shit's going on, the FBI exists. They have no qualms about gunning down cults.
No, they don't. And Terry's right. The rednecks did show up and help Scott. And the thing is, I would have probably it was that whole thing where they made the townsfolk out to be very ominous about things.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to say, don't judge a book by its cover,
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the guy even offered, guide services to them.
But he did it in a really creepy way.
Well, honestly, I think it could have, I think they should have taken it, but that's just me. The special effects in this were good. There was only one thing that was very CGI looking, and I think that was when the father shot what's her name at the very end when he was get away, and he blew off like the top of her head, and that looked very CGI. Everything else looked really good.
Yeah.
So,
I'll give this one all 4 horns.
I'm giving it all 4 horns too. This was good. I'll watch it again. I would watch it again. Not tomorrow, but I would watch it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Good pick, Terry.
Yeah, very good pick. So it's time to.
Hey there, kids. Don't forget, if you're watching right now and you're in the chat, go ahead and share. Share this with everybody you know.
This thing
Both
gets
those
me every
guys know
time.
what he's talking about.
This thing gets me all the time.
Mhm.
All right.
I
So
think I can get. I think I can guess this one.
maybe you. I tried to make it a little different, but we'll see. So this is a horrible thought of the week. Welcome. Every week we pose a question to you guys to see what kind of people you really are. So, and it's always pertaining to the movie that we did. So here we go without further ado. All right, you're on a trip with friends that were all voted least likely to survive a camping trip. Your significant other being the least of the least likely to have any good ideas. You're warned by what seems to be the nicest person in town to stay on the trail, but your significant other decides he wants to go look for a Civil War fort that he heard secondhand about way off trail. Do you A, go with him? What could go wrong? B, point out that he hasn't been there before and therefore has no real idea where it is. C, stay on the well marked trail regardless of what the others do. Or D, just go home. Everybody you have encountered has been creepy. So, this is the question to you. If you deal with if you were in this situation, what would you do?
Yeah,
On the
it's
trip.
D. Absolutely.
D seems like the best to me, right? So far.
If anybody knows me, they know I wouldn't be caught dead hiking.
Hiking. Who's hiking? The Appalachian Trail, especially. Do you know how many people die on that thing every? Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Ain't no
It's
way.
not. It's not a thing.
Oh, Sharon's like, hey.
Yep. Oh, A, huh? And end up dead. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. This dude was just so clueless. He was obviously, I mean, and no offense to the movie itself. The movie was good, but none of these people should have been hiking or doing any of these things because none of them had any skills.
Audrey says A. Zombie Mortuary says D. Yeah.
D, A and D, huh? That's weird.
Delilah says B, which is probably pretty sensible. But
Yeah.
again, fuck hiking.
Yeah. Yeah. You're allergic to trees and no hiking. Yeah, I guess that's probably not good. Terry, I'll hike the trails in the city. Me
There
too,
we go.
man. That's where I'm at. I'm looking for the trail to the bar. Yeah, have fun with it. Yeah, I guess you could have fun with it. A lot of hiking with it. I mean, listen, I grew up the kind of guy who was a hiker. I loved spelunking. I loved cave exploring, and I loved. I was just a big outdoors guy for up until my probably late 20s, and then I never wanted to see the outside of my house again unless I was in a bar.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
That's okay. So yeah, good job, guys. Good job, everybody. We got more anyway. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, when I was younger, it was good. It was fun. But
I thought for sure your horrible thought of the week was going to be about Mila falling into the pit and Adam, deciding whether to help her or flee.
that was my first instinct. But I knew you'd know. I knew you'd know that would be my first instinct. So I could not do that.
Fair enough.
So yeah. So otherwise, I mean, I had a couple other ones that I came up with, and I just wasn't happy with it. I actually went with this one because it seemed like it had a little bit of, you know, it was a good. It made for a better question than some of these things.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Yeah, I might be wrong. I'm not great at everything, and that's okay. So I guess it's about time. Right now,
Are we gonna play a game?
we're going to play a game.
I like games.
We haven't done this one in a very long time. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Vaguely Horror. That's awesome. That is just awesome. So, let me explain to you the rules on this. I am going to give a very vague explanation of a horror film. Chris has to be able to he has to be able to guess which horror film it is. Okay, and that's basically it. It's very simple. Very now, Audrey, you do not win no matter what. We are sending you merch instead. So you don't win no matter what, and that wasn't the deal. The deal was 3 on the wheel. You get 3 on the wheel. So I'm going to explain what the wheel is. To those of you who don't know, you guys have to go ahead and all right, I don't even know what's going on here. Vote as to who you think is going to win this. If he beats me out and answers my questions, he wins. If I beat him out and he gets them wrong, the majority of them wrong, then I win. And then if you have picked him or me, whoever wins that one, you'll go on the wheel of names. And that will determine who picks next week's movie.
Yes.
So,
get your votes in.
Get your votes in now. Vote for either myself, Monkey Boy, or vote for Chris.
I am Chris.
And let's see what happens. So get your votes in now. We don't actually. We've got a few, right? We got Paula.
We got 4 in, and I know there's way more than that watching. So
yeah, so we need to get some people in here voting.
Yes,
because this is important. This is going to be the first movie.
I'll give it another 51 seconds.
This is going to be the first movie of 2023 that we do. Right. Exactly, Jack. I thought I said that, but if I didn't say that, I'm sorry. I'm a little frazzled right now. Jackie picks Monkey Boy. Audrey picks Monkey Boy.
Got that.
This is good. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else?
15 more seconds.
Terry's got Monkey Boy. All right. We're good. There's actually at least a couple voted for you this time. That's kind of good.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody votes for me. I must look like I'm horrible.
You cannot pick. You cannot pick.
You cannot pick both. That is hedging your bet too much. Cannot do that. All right.
All right. That's time.
That's time. So, all right. Are you ready for this, Chris?
I think so. It's been a long time since we played Vaguely Horror.
I know it can be rough. On this one, I think we have. Let me see. We have. You want to do best of?
Best
of 14.
Best
15?
best of yeah. Well, it's got to be It's got to be best of an odd number.
Best of 15.
Sure.
All right. Good.
8 to win.
All right. Here we go. Number 1. A mentally challenged boy refuses to give up.
Friday the 13th.
Very good. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Family has a hard time talking to their toddler and find themselves in need of a better real estate agent. Family has a hard time talking to their toddler and find themselves in need of a better real estate agent.
Poltergeist?
Yes,
Wow.
very good.
5 years old is not a toddler, though. But
well,
you got it anyway.
Still close enough for me. This one's an easy one. A mother and son regret not taking their dog to obedience school.
Cujo.
Very good. All right, here we go. Number 4. New parents can send their new child out to buy the beer. This one's a tougher.
Did you say new or nude?
NEW.
Okay. New parents.
New parents can send their new child out to buy the beer.
The people under the stairs?
No. The orphan.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I get that now.
All right. So where are we at?
That's 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Everyone in this movie in the woods spreads it, not just the women. Everyone in this movie in the woods spreads it, not just the women.
Sleepaway camp?
No, but that's a good. It's cabin fever. Cabin
Oh, okay.
fever. Okay, here we go. A priest proves that even demons can be pedophiles too, and little girl does her best to ruin comfort foods for everyone.
Exorcist.
Yes, very good. All right. That's number 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes a good bargain isn't a good bargain in real estate.
The Amityville Horror?
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
This would be number 8.
Number 8. I guess getting head is getting head. French woman proves that French women cannot be trusted around other French women. Love sucks. Get better friends. So I guess getting head is getting head. French woman proves that French women cannot be trusted around other French women. Love sucks. Get better friends.
I got nothing.
That one was High Tension.
Oh, French should have given it away. Damn it.
Yeah. See, I tried to put something in there.
That's been a minute.
Sometimes in Europe, the food lines are shitty.
Sometimes in Europe, the food lines are shitty.
The food lines are shitty.
Hostel?
Nope. Human Centipede.
I get it.
All right. Okay. What number is that?
That was 9. It's 5-4.
5-4. Okay. So here we go. Family on the run needs to look out for Leonard Skinner music.
Devil's Rejects.
You got it. All right. Let's see. Troubled teens learn that having a great body doesn't keep you from getting eaten, and warehouse workers should probably know how to read warning signs.
Say it one more time.
Okay, troubled teens learn that having a great body doesn't keep you from getting eaten, and warehouse workers probably should know how to read warning signs.
The Mangler?
No. Return of the Living Dead. Yeah.
We just did that one too.
Okay.
6 to 5.
6 to 5. We're still close.
Yeah.
Close. Apparently, being Christmas time doesn't stop the period monster from coming to visit, and naughty kids best beware.
One more time.
Apparently, being Christmas time doesn't stop the period monster from coming to visit, and naughty kids best beware.
Silent Night, Deadly Night?
Krampus.
Oh.
Almost said it in there. The period monster. Krampus. Anyway, you get it now? We got to bring this game back. This is a good one.
I know.
All right. Never trust a Catholic hospital not to switch your baby at birth. And on top of that, maybe screen your nannies better. Kids aren't always great.
The Omen.
Yes. Very good. All right. Okay. When going on vacation, maybe go somewhere heavily populated and not with every horror movie plot ever made, or the government will get you.
Cabin in the Woods.
Very good.
That's game point.
You won?
Yeah.
All right. Woo, hold on. Oh, yeah.
Play
That's
La Cucaracha.
All right, La Cucaracha by the Mariachis. Playing on YouTube Music.
Very good.
Okay, Google, stop. Now let me ask you this. You said that was the first vaguely horror you ever did?
That was actually that was one that I did with
Trent?
With Trent, and then one that I did with Pinky.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Did I do better?
Oh, way better.
Okay, awesome.
Way better. Oh, way better. And you won. Good
All
job,
right.
Chris. This is very good, bro.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Hi,
Very
Mari.
good. Hi, Mari. How are you? Very good.
Okay,
to
so
see
we
you
only
guys.
got 2 names to put on the wheel.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's not the first one. Let's see. Wheel of Names. All right, random name picker. I still got last week's image on there, so let's
That's
see.
fine. It was a good image.
Yeah, it was. Not as good as the week before that. Let's see. All right. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. All right, this is better. I'm going to find a better image. Don't worry about me. Save image. Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names. All right, so
Paula and Delilah.
Paula and Delilah.
Yeah.
Ooh. So we've got Delilah who gets to pick a lot of things. And we've got Paula who never wants to pick things when she wins. And you know what? Since there's only 2, Audrey, we're not giving you 3 spots on this wheel because you didn't win. All right? I will give you 1. Do you think that's fair, Chris?
Ooh, that's fine.
For her birthday.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's get back over here. I'm going to share this so you don't think that I am cheating, because I do not cheat. All right. Here's our wheel of names, and we are sponsored by Macy's tonight.
Oh, sure, why not?
All right, we're sponsored by Macy's tonight. That's good. Are you guys ready? Do we have a drum roll, please? And the winner is... Oh, it's Paula Trigg. Why do I do you like that? Let's see. I love you, Paula, so much.
Oh,
Paula,
you got
congratulations. You are the winner of tonight, and you get to pick the first movie of 2023. You get to pick.
yes.
So, what do you think it's going to be? Yay, Paula. Exactly.
Ooh.
Let's see. Food of the gods. I will not hate you for it. Do you know why? That's what this show is all about. It is, so it's a 1970s movie called Food of the Gods. I happen to be very partial to 1970s horror, so I'll probably like it.
Oh, it's based on an H.G. Wells book.
Really?
Oh.
That's very interesting. So that will be the first movie of 2023, Food of the Gods. Make sure you're here and watch it.
I know no actor in this movie.
Not one.
All right.
Okay. Marjo is in it. Google him. Professor Fezzer says.
Marjo Gortner.
Marjo Gortner. Oh, he's my favorite.
All right. Hey, it was released on Blu-ray with a double feature with frogs.
Really?
I think I'm going to love this movie.
I think I've seen this movie. I think I've seen this movie.
All right.
I'm ready.
Excited.
Ooh, Burt Gordon directed it. Very good.
Sure.
Yeah, all right.
Burt Gordon of Food of the Gods fame.
Food of the Gods fame. He also did Food of the Gods.
Yeah.
And don't forget Food of the Gods.
Yeah.
This is good.
Wow. I only hate movies. I don't hate people.
That's right.
Except for Tucker Carlson.
Well, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
Uh,
You saw it at the drive-in.
and he walked. Who knew?
What's a drive-in?
There's still one. After watching it the first time, you went out and bought gummy worms. Ooh. Paula, thank you. There's a sequel that was made in 1989, sir. Yes, I am aware. And I'll tell you what. Thank you for picking the original. Because you don't want to just jump right into Food of the Gods 2.
No.
That's a rough
It
one.
answers all the questions that were asked in Food of the Gods 1
Exactly.
that you didn't know wanted answered.
You didn't need it answered, but it's there.
Very good. Oh, that was great. So, Brian, what do you got coming up this week?
This week, the good thing is Sunday. Well, tomorrow.
Sunday.
Of course, tomorrow is the dude check-in. But Sunday, which is New Year's Day, at 6 p.m., we are doing the official release of our video for horror show. And everybody should watch it. I'm going to try to put together maybe a little online release party for it, but it's at 6 p.m. So I figured if we do it at 6 p.m., even if you're still hungover, you should be functional by then. And that will be a good thing. And I'm very excited for this. It's a very good video, I think. I think you guys are going to really like it, especially
I've seen it. It's pretty great.
Especially you guys. I think you're going to like it. I think that you'll eventually see a longer version of this video, but right now, this is going to be the version you're going to see for a while. Yes, you did last New Year's. You came and saw us at the Brass Mug. This year, we are not playing on New Year's. Terry, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Perfect. Staying wasted is the way to go. Yeah, we're not playing this week. We're not playing on New Year's because, it winds up being a really long ride home, whether it be that night or when I wake up in my car the next day. So a lot of times we just don't do that. But yeah, this year we're not doing it. What do you got going on, Chris?
Oh, we got a lot going on. So Thursday from 6 to 10, Thrown Together is playing down south in Englewood at the Sandbar.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a good time. It's a nice big stage and good food, good drinks, and all that. Friday, the Songaholics will be at Bubba Q's Barbecue in Bradenton.
Where is that in Bradenton? Do you know?
I don't know. It's our first time, so I have to map quest it.
I'm going to map quest it.
Yeah. And then Saturday for New Year's Eve, I will be jamming with the formerly Whiskey Blind guys at Jimmy's on 41, which is the Lantern Inn and Suites.
Oh.
Which should be a phenomenal time. They're only doing pre-sale tickets. It's a closed party. So if you want to come, tickets are available at Lantern Inn and Suites or Jimmy's on 41, and should be a good time.
Right on. Sounds good. I'm hoping to have some sort of time to be able to come and see you, because I will say that
food is included with the ticket, by the way.
Oh, that's even better.
And the champagne toast and whatnot.
That's very good. I don't know. I don't know. Like, what do you guys have in the chat? Do you guys have any New Year's plans that are special? I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying we're probably going to just hang out at the warehouse and
be debaucherous.
But I'm only doing that if I can get an Uber, because I like
a room at the Lantern Inn and Suites,
or a room at the Lantern Inn and Suites. Actually, I'm not against that. I might just do that because I need a minute away from my house at this point in time. I don't know if you saw me directing traffic earlier, but yeah, it's getting to be a little bit much. So
try to keep it going.
I could just use a couple of days. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'll do Friday and Saturday at the Lantern Inn and Suites, or Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Friday and Saturday. Yeah, I honestly, Paula, I agree with you. Honestly, it's never about me. It really isn't. It's about, I don't even want to be on the damn roads.
Yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at. If it's not like one of those right
on, Terry.
Like a good show that I can't turn down, usually we'll just stay home.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I miss playing shows on New Year's, but we did last year we did the Brass Mug. The year before that,
that's a long drive.
It's a long drive. The year before that, I don't think we did. So I think what we did was just went up to the warehouse and drank.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we'll probably do. Plus, we've got coming up the following week on Friday, we are playing a 3-hour show in Nokomis. And for us to do, I mean, we have enough material, but we don't play normally for 3 hours. So we usually have like this core group of material that we do. We have to make sure that we know what we're doing. So we, a little practicing in there wouldn't hurt. No
right.
toddlers. Loving it. I would come and hang out with you, but I'm nowhere near Jacksonville. That's the problem.
Cool.
But all right, what time is it? Oh, we did it.
Fun.
We
Well,
did
thanks,
it.
guys. We had a good
Thank you,
time.
everybody. Thanks to Terry for picking a good movie. And thank you, Paula, for next week's movie.
Food of the Gods.
Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to tell your friends about it. And, if you're just watching this, if you're watching this in a replay, thank you very much for being here and watching this in the replay. We do appreciate that. And, all we're trying to do is build up our little friendship of people here as much as we can. So it's good for me and the rest of the staff here at from the Slab. I love you.
I love you.
And have a happy New Year.